Hey Cosme, yeah, I'm back. I've had system problems and all sorts lately. It just wasn't worth streaming because I kept getting freezing. So I've had some time off, plus with real world stuff going on as well. But I hope you're well, mate. Nice to be back. I've just found myself a little bit of time to do a short flight, even though I've just uploaded the wrong bloody flight plan. 1 minute. Let's have a look. I don't think we've got any Vatsim on. I can certainly hear another flight though. Load. 27,000. Have we got any traffic? Oh, we've got someone there. Okay, good. Want to showcase today the SIMMART calculator from Easy Jet Sim Pilot, Gav. He's done a really good job. Oh, I've not had no CTDs, but randomly I was just getting a freeze and the system would just freeze. No reason at all. It's been a real bloody pain in the arse. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we've got going on. Rob, what's this? I see you live. Yeah, makes a change, did it? Right. Well, I've not had a crash or anything with the fly-by-wire, but I've definitely been getting. I've had to completely re-wipe everything and put it all back on, so it's just taken me a little bit of time. But hey ho, right? Let's get stuff up and running. Pop the batteries on and all the normal stuff. Adheres. We'll leave the fuel pumps for now, as we need to refuel. In fact, we'll leave the seatbelts off as well. Oh, what have I just hit? The wrong button, probably. There we go. Set the pressure. Turn the screens up. I turn these ones down to save frames, as soon as I can't see them in flight. And we will turn these up as well. Now, I was going to do the MACCO on my iPad, but I'm not going to do that because if this is a new version for anybody, but they haven't seen, then they're not going to get this. But here we go. So ATSU, AOC, weight and balance, and we will click send to load up and start to board. I've just gone for immediate boarding, and now we're going to do our fuel. Just get my flight plan loaded. And I really want to show everybody today SIMMART. Absolutely brilliant. Perfect flex temperatures for takeoff and all the rest of the gubbins I'll show everybody in a minute. Just load Volanta. Flight briefing to fuel needs to be affordable 3-4. Okay, and we need to go on here, and 4-3-4, and we'll load the fuel. Cool, so we're going to be using FS to crew today for our co-pilot, and also the awareness system. We'll launch that as well. Where's my chat gone? I can't find it. Where is my chat screen? There it is. Right. So we'll load up our flight. Init. Let's request. And 4.3 was the fuel. And I could see 24.1 or 2.41 for our initial. Got that. Okay, let's flight plan, and we're going to be out of, where is my flight plan? 24 GOSAM 1 Charlie. And we will load that in. Okay, so I'm just going to change the screen for a little bit because I want to. Next thing I want to talk about is SIMMART from EasyJet sim pilot. He's developed this and he's done a bloody brilliant job. So I'll go to my transmission software. I'm going to change the screen. It might go a little bit darker for a second. Hopefully I can show you this. Yeah, I can. Right. So cool. We'll load this up. So SimSmart is an absolutely brilliant performance tool. I'm not going to talk through all of it right now because I'm going to do a dedicated video just based on this. But I just need to find my chat screen again because I've lost it. So airport code will be EGPH and we'll click OK. Runway will be 24. We'll get the meta automatically. The anti-ice will be off when we take off. The takeoff weight is 64.7. Takeoff CG will be standard and our air conditioning will be off. Now this will calculate for us exactly what we need. So config 1 plus F, the flex is 64, 135, 135, 138 on the speed. So into performance, we've got 1 stroke 2.4 up. Oh, what have I done? 204.4 up. And I've got that. People ask, where does that come from? If you look at your fuel prediction, it's on here. Right, we can see our flex temperature is 64, so back to performance. And the flex temperature is calculated absolutely fantastically and will give you a percentage of thrust to get you down the runway and taken off in plenty of time without using full thrust. More importantly though, you can go from an intersection. You'll need your charts for this because you'll need to know how much runway is left, but you just can click on File, into Options, and you can change the setting for the runway in here. Now 135, 135, 138. That will change that back on here now. 135, 135, 138. So from a setup point of view, we're done. So that was pretty quick. We're just going to go through a few checklists. And I don't know why my chat keeps disappearing. It's a real pain in the arse. Where is it? Here it is. Cool. So let's go through the FS to crew. Actually, we know our flight level is 270. Okay, let's do our
Before
setup.
start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
Are you sure about that?
Oh,
ADS.
do you know what? I've done the fueling. That's just reminded me. Fuel pumps on. And we need our seatbelts on, and let's pop some lighting on as well. While we're here, before we carry on, lock our doors. Let's sort out the lighting as well. I'll change my squawk to 1000 as we're offline. Well, we're not offline, but we've got no ATC. Okay, cool.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
4320 kilograms. Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1003. Set.
1003. Set. Down to the line.
Okay, so in my FS to crew program now, I'm going to call up our pushback express tool. And once that loads, I'm just going to program in my pushback. The only way I've learnt to do this is trial and error. So you'll see if we take an outside view of the aircraft, and if we take, we can see that our taxi line is here. So at the minute, when we push back, we're sort of in the right direction. We probably need to go to 30. We're on 80 degrees. Let's go to 50 degrees. So we're pretty. Oh no, maybe 55. 60. So a little bit of trial and error just to set the degrees. And the pushback. Cosby, the tool is called SIMMART. It's £5. It's available. The link's on the description. It's written by EasyJet SimPilot. If you know Gav, the QA tester for fly-by-wire, he's put it together. He's been working on it months. It works in all wind and all weather conditions. It's absolutely brilliant. And the flex takeoff is absolutely perfect. Bang on. You'll see it in a minute. Notice that the distance of 60 metres isn't enough. Let's just take that to 80 metres. And we're bang on the line, so we know we're going to push back well. So I'll take that away. So that's Pushback Express. There's a link for that on the description as well. So I'm going to call the tug.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We'll be ready shortly.
Roger.
Okay. No, it's not an annual payment. It's one-off. It's £5 one-off. And Gav has very kindly given me a press list copy so I can use it on my streams, which hopefully I'll be streaming a lot more now I've dealt with my systems problems. Right, we're going to start push.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
So we'll start the APU, turn on the beacon. We're just waiting clearance, and we'll wait for the APU to start. We'll disconnect the electricity, or the GPU, and then we'll get ready to go. I don't think we've got anybody online. So we've got London Centre, London Control, that's for main London. You've got Glasgow Approach. No, we've got no ATC, that's fine. We're just waiting for the APU to launch. You know where that guy's going there? He started on the grass. APU sounds like it's nearly ready. There we go. Okay, disconnect the external power. Final checklist.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to Spain next week. I'll be looking for a new GPU because I've got the 2070 Super. It's still quite old, but it does me well enough. To be fair, I'm not in any rush to change it. Okay. Edinburgh traffic EZ2064. Push and start stand 6. Okay, so we've announced. All I need to do now is release the brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
So we'll start our pushback, and then we will start. Okay, so
You are cleared behind EE. Start your engines at your discretion.
I'm going to start
Starting
both.
engine 2. Starting engine 1.
Start both at the same time. It's a bit naughty, but it saves a bit of time. So we should push back perfectly onto the centre line if we've calculated it properly. And you'll see the flex of 64 degrees gives us 76% throttle for takeoff, which is exactly what we needed. So that SimSmart link is on the description, and it's £5 for people watching this video back. Absolutely cracking tool to calculate your performance. Hopefully it's going to straighten me up a little bit more than that. Maybe not. Well, it's not the end of the world.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the right with the pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
APU off. And let's go through our checklist.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Edinburgh,
Checked.
Pitch trim.
26% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Okay, so our flight controls.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
We'll wait for the first officer to do his check. Edinburgh traffic, EZ2064, taxi to runway 24. Okay, clear on the left.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Okay, so here we go. So steering now is done through the tiller on the top of my joystick. It's a shame you can't see it. So it's not done by the rudder anymore. It's for a much more realistic steer on the ground. And let's just go through our pre-takeoff checklists.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
Let's just brake first. I
Brake
can see
check.
somebody on approach as well.
Pressure 0.
V1 135, VR 135, V2 138, flex temp 64 degrees.
V1, 135, VR, 135, V2, 138, flex temp 64 degrees, ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Take off no blue.
Down to the line.
It's not quite true because we haven't tested the config, but there we go. Take off no blue is correct. I can see somebody on final approach. I don't think he's called out on Unicom, but never mind. We'll wait for this dude to land. And we'll wait at the hold line. Find the best speed to steer at is around 10 knots. My throttle keeps creeping forward for some reason. I need to look at that. Okay, and parking brake set. Edinburgh traffic, EZ2064, holding short runway 24 for traffic on approach. Okay, so let's just configure. So final checklist.
Below the line.
Our lights on and our strobes.
Approach path clear of traffic.
Not quite
Take off
true.
runway.
You can hear that the air conditioning is automatically cut out now.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
Packs are off.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Long landing, long landing. Edinburgh traffic easy 2064 lining up runway 24. Let's just nudge forward then.
Edinburgh traffic Sierra Charlie Romeo Alpha taxi runway 24.
Approaching 24.
Has
On runway
this guy got to roll right to the end, does he? Or is he just exiting now? By the look of it. I balls that up, didn't I? Straightening that up. Oh, he's clear of the runway anyway. He doesn't know how to use Vatsim properly because he makes no announcements whatsoever. Edinburgh traffic easy 2064 taking off runway 24.
Take off.
Check.
Okay, let's set. Gently bring the throttles up. Now let's set flex. So you'll hear the engine is quite
Thrust set.
perfectly set now, so it's not fraping the crap out of it.
Manflex 6-4 SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked. 100 knots.
Checked.
So this is SimSmart that's calculated this, but you'll see that flex is a really realistic takeoff.
V1 rotate.
Smooth as anything, look.
Positive climb.
Nav.
Check.
Gear up. Autopilot 1 on. AP1.
Check. Gear up.
Okay, once we go past 1,600, I think it was for here. So we'll switch to climb.
Climb.
Check.
Edinburgh
Okay.
traffic Sierra
There we go.
Romeo Alpha taking off 24. Right.
Into crush climb. Nice and sexy.
Packs are on.
Thrust climb. Auto thrust.
Check.
No. Close it. Okay,
Flap 0.
Speed checked.
flaps up. And let's do it after takeoff.
Flaps 0.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
Packs are on.
Down to the line.
Cool. Now what I am going to do, as there's no ATC on, I'm going to take a shortcut, so we're going to go direct to Dean's Cross. And we might as well set standard, because we're going to climb straight up.
Set standard.
Standard. Cross-checked. Passing flight level 053. Now.
Checked. Clear radnav.
Okay.
Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Cool, right, so let's have a quick look at our approach. So we'll have a bit of a play with the old VNAV as well. Right, so flight plan. We're 33 on a chase 4B. Do ILS 33, chase 4 Bravo. We'll click insert. what I will do is change the constraints. Just so if anybody has a problem with the VNAV on here, just make sure when you look at your constraints, the constraint at CF33, it'll always show a plus 2000. Just replace that with the number without the plus, and that'll make sure. Otherwise, if you're too high, it will keep you too high. If you put in 2000, it will make sure you're at 2000 by the time you get there, which is good. That's done. And what I also want to do is amend chase. Now that should have a 9000. That needs to be 7000. And the reason why I'm doing that is because that's what ATC do every time. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm just going to go sort the kids out. I'm back. Sorry guys, children nagging me to do stuff. I think we've got minimal ATC on anyway by the look of it. Such a short little flight tonight. We'll be cruising at 27,000. Beautiful night. That takeoff was so smooth using SIMMART and getting the temperature for the flex just right.
$1,000 to go.
Check. Alt star.
Check.
Speed.
Check.
Out cruise.
Check.
Right, let's have a quick look. Can't really see our top of descent there. It should be around there. Why is it not showing? We'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so Birmingham 1009. Temperature is 13 degrees. Winds in Birmingham are 300 at 13 knots. And the radio altimeter 200. Oh, that's why I can't have already reached it. We can't have already reached it. Something's not right there. Right, so we need to be for Manchester 6,000. Something's not right here. That should be 20,000, which it is. I think the VNAV's gone a bit cookie on me. Have we got a disco? Is that what it is? No. That's a bit strange. The VNAV's gone nuts on me. Right, let's do a few checks. We're at flight level 270. Flight level 270 on here. It's ever since I took a direct, which is really weird. We certainly haven't reached top of descent, I'll tell you that much. Oh well, can't always rely on the system, so we need. So if we go back to, we still got our calculators on here. We have. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Down to 20,000 feet, 22 miles out of Manchester. So what I'm going to do is click on here. I'm going to click Fix Intro. I'm going to type in man. And I'm going to go for 22 nautical miles. So what I'm going to do is put up a radius around here. Fingers crossed. It's not even drawing that. Okay. Right, okay, so how far out are we from Manchester? Even if that's not going to work, we'll go to another fallback. So we'll go to Manchester. Oh, it's MCT, that's why, MCT. So we're 64 miles out of there. Let's just go back to the flight plan because I ballsed it up. MCT. So hopefully in a minute oh, we're still not getting it. It still doesn't want to do it. Not to worry. Okay, well at least we've got a manual workaround. I had this the other day and I had to delete the 5x1 mod and reinstall it. It's been golden ever since. I've never had a problem with it being having now today. It doesn't want to work. Well, we can see we're 53 miles out. We'll start descending at 24 miles just to make sure we're good. That what we will do is we'll go direct to Manchester, so keep looking. And you can see now we're 48 miles out.
have control.
I have control.
I have control.
You have control.
Just moving the FS to crew on a bit. Yes, that's a bit strange with the profile there. It's in Manchester, it should be 22,000. I can't see why it wouldn't calculate the profile properly. Let's put Chase back in at 9,000. No, it doesn't want to know. Not to worry. Something's gone wrong. Back to old-fashioned end. We know they're still tinkering with it, so there's going to be bugs. That's why it's the experimental version, so doesn't matter. We've got a plan B. Right, so let's just have a quick look. We're 36 miles. I'm quickly going to go and turn the oven on for the missus, and then I'll be back to start descent. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Just had to go and sort the kids out and smash the roads together because they're doing my head in. Right, so the VNAV is not working. So back to the old-fashioned calculations, and we'll start our descent down now. So there is a 20,000 constraint at Manchester.
Okay.
So we'll see if it can hold that constraint or not now. I'm just looking who we got online. No ATC, so we're all on Vatsim. That's cool. Okay, so we're not. It's not even going to descend any more than 1,000 feet. That's fine. Okay, so what we'll do is
Open descent.
Check.
well, I'm just going to hold the speed for now
Descent.
Check.
because it's for some reason it's picked up a speed constraint as well. I have a feeling it's because I took a direct. It didn't lose the speed constraint on the way out of Edinburgh. And then I've got this map partially displayed message as well. So we'll see here, we should be 20,000 just before Manchester.
Citation 2101 is on a 10 nautical mile final on the localizer of 423 right.
Once we pass Manchester, we'll go direct to Chase and down to 9,000.
$1,000 to go.
Check.
Okay, down to 9,000. Now, if we need to lose a little bit more altitude, what I can do is just increase the speed a little more.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Just getting this display of map can be only partially displayed. I don't know why it's not working for me tonight. Let's have a quick look at popping 9,000 in here. We need 27 miles to achieve 9,000 and we got 37, so we're all good.
Citation 2101, 5 nautical mile final, CG right, Manchester.
Right, just going to do a quick knowledge base search on this.
Manchester traffic is found Lima Papa is clear of 23 right.
I can't see anything in the knowledge base either about that, so I don't want to know. Right, I'll be back in a second. Just going to put the wife's tea in the oven. I'm back because that's going to put the Mrs. T in. Otherwise I'll be in trouble. Okay, we'll start to bring the speed down. And I will activate the approach early, but I'm not on managed speed at the minute. That's just for afterwards. And we'll leave chase on a heading of 180. And down to 4,000 feet next. Unsure why the VNAV stopped working, and I'm unsure why I've got map partly displayed on. I don't know what I've done. I might have clicked something or... Right, let's see if this holds us at 9,000. Landing system on and auto brake low. Yeah, the constraint is going to kick in, which is good. Hopefully, he says.
Speed.
Check.
Out.
Check.
Okay, into managed speed now, which will slow us down to about 220. Perfectly timed because we pretty much hit chase at 9,000, which is what we wanted. Having to manually calculate it because the VNAV wouldn't work.
Heading.
Okay, I'm going to go for a header of 180.
Open descent.
Check.
And we're going to descend now down to 4,000 feet with the local QNH of 1009.
1009 set.
1009 set. Passing 8,700. Now.
Checked.
Okay, so let's go through our approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Barrow ref.
1009 set.
1009 set. Minimum.
200 set.
200 set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Okay. Well, it was going to be a stream to show off the VNAV, but it didn't quite work that way, but not to worry. It didn't break us. We managed to manually do it. Okay, just going to bring that speed down to flaps 1 actually.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
And we'll select a heading of about 150. So we're now downwind for runway 33. Birmingham traffic is E2064 downwind for runway 33. Can't even talk.
Takeoffing traffic. Golf of Mike, departing 06, takeoffing.
Wonder what knocked the VNAV out. It's frustrating me now. Okay, we're down to 3,000 feet. We've lost that map partially displayed message now, which is a bit weird. That screen's a little bit too bright now, I can't read it. It's better. Have a look at the traffic.
1,000 to go.
Check.
There's no, doesn't appear to be any traffic at Birmingham anyway. That was a nice little breakout.
Alt star.
Check.
Speed.
Check.
Out.
Check.
Okay, we're going down to 2,500 to insert the initial fix.
Thrust idle.
Check.
Open descent.
Check.
Alt star.
Check.
2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Check.
Just depending on how cloudy it is, we might even get a Cat 3 landing. I don't know. We'll have a look.
Out.
Check.
Okay, we'll turn base. Birmingham traffic, EZ 2064, base leg, runway 33. I tend to control the speed myself, and I bring back in managed speed ready for sort of 5 miles out. Nail approach.
Star.
Check.
There we go. Flaps 2.
2.
Speed checked.
That's Coventry Airport ahead. You can just see.
Flaps 2.
And we'll go to speed 160. Birmingham traffic, easy 2064 on final runway 33, 9 miles.
Loc.
Check.
Okay, localizer established, and glide is about to drop in.
Glide slope star.
Check.
Okay, and at 7 miles, gear down.
Gear down.
Okay, flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
Glide slope.
Check. Flaps 3. Gear down.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Birmingham Punjabi, drop off Mike preventing
memo.
zone from the east at 1,500, full stop 33, Birmingham traffic.
Birmingham traffic, easy 2064, short final 5 miles, runway 33.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Okay, I'm into managed speed. And
Manual flight.
Check.
just gentle nudge up of the nose slightly.
And is the aircraft go up, Mike? We got you inside.
Roger that, thank you, sir.
1,000.
Check.
I just hope that wasn't my V pilot dropping. Why have I just been kicked on the server?
3.
Bit of a shitty crosswind actually. Let's just line back up.
$500. 400.
Land.
Check.
$100 above.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue.
Check.
$100.
This wind is quite
50.
abrupt.
40. 30.
Flare.
Check.
20. 10. 5.
Roll out.
Check.
Oh, nearly on the grass then, my god. Didn't plan that one very well.
Spoilers.
1,
No reverse. Engine 1 and 2. Decel.
200 meters remaining. 900 meters remaining.
70 knots.
Okay, well, we're down. This... A little bit off a centre line there, my friends. Oh, there we go.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Birmingham traffic, runway 33 vacated.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
London controls has come on now. How typical. We've got ATC at the end of that. So if anybody missed the start of this stream, you want to play it back and have a look at SimSmart, the new performance calculator. It's absolutely brilliant. £5 one-off fee. It's not an annual fee, and gives you the most precise flex temperature. Yeah, a little bit disappointed with that landing. And the whole VNAV system that stopped working.
And Birmingham traffic, go up Mike, it's long finals, 3-3. Make that left downwind, 3-3. Go up Mike.
I was going to say, looking at the radar, he's not on final. Just so you know, buddy, London Control Central's come online.
Yeah, Roger will be on the ground before he notices something.
Yeah, I dodged him as well. I might just stick it into 54 on here. Yep, we nearly collected some daffodils on that landing. Wasn't the best. I think as an action I'm going to delete the fly-by-wire mod and reinstall it because the VNAV was completely balked on that.
Taxi light off.
Ah, Ryan, you cheeky sod. Now that was a light landing, that was, and we didn't touch the grass at all. We were close, but we didn't. I don't even know what my landing rate was. Let's have a look at the UK virtual tracker. Oh no, I forgot to hit fly every time. Right, let's have a look at Volanta. Minus 1.75. You can't even. Why no tracker? I forgot to hit fly. I forgot to hit fly. Unbelievable. I keep doing it. We need to put a bloody warning on there that says I've loaded it up, right? I've got my aircraft on there. I've done my sim brief import. I just forgot to hit fly. How frustrating. Never mind. Yeah, but I did it this afternoon, Ryan. Flying to bloody from Birmingham to Rome, and I forgot. Ah. Never mind. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to look after my children now. I suppose I could have done that an hour ago, but thanks for watching. I will hopefully be back on a little bit later, but Yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea. Because that's twice today I forgot to bloody hit fly. But right, good night all. See you soon. Bye.